What's up? It's your boy Ramel, and I'm asking you to work out with me. I'm a food and fitness coach for women between the ages of 30 and 70. I work with some pretty badass women in their industries, and I help them prioritize their health and fitness routines. What I'm doing is I'm taking you through a week one workout. We're doing endurance. So basically we're going to do a lot of reps at low to moderate weight, mostly body weight. I might add some heavier weight just to challenge myself. But we're starting off nice and easy with some hip thrust. The main emphasis on this is we're trying to feel the glutes. So you just saw me scoop my feet closer to the edge of what they call a booty sprout. I think you can find them on Amazon if you want to look them up. Get my body parallel. There should be a straight line like I'm laying on a flat bench. And I should be able to bridge myself up and really feel the burn in the glutes by the time 25 reps is over with, all right? All right, so once you got 25 of the hip thrust, we're gonna do a nice little drill. I'm using my TRX, but you don't have to use your TRX. This can be done with body weight. This can be done holding kettlebells or plates, but this is a nice little hip opener. So we have a single leg RDL, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist the whole entire body, the chest and the knee at the same time, and you're gonna feel a big squeeze on the leg that's standing. So my left glute right now is getting some action, as well as my right glute, because I'm doing some abduction with that right knee. Erica is a client. We've been training together for over 2 years, so I trust her to train with me. She likes how I relentlessly attack my workouts, so she's my workout partner for the day. She's usually my workout partner most days. It's very, very important when you guys are first doing these. If you've never done these ever before, they can get frustrating because you're losing your balance. The reason I have a TRX is because I can maneuver with a TRX. I'm actually not that good at it, which is why I have a handicap. So take your time. If you haven't worked on your balance, or if you haven't done balance training, these can be very difficult. If you want to add a little bit of stability, like holding onto a wall, holding onto a standard rack when you're in the gym, you know, that's totally fine. Okay, so when you're in between, you got your 25 hip thrust, you got your 12 RDLs each side. The goal is to rest 0 to 60 seconds in between. So as you see, I'm already getting ready to prepared, probably with a little bit of editing magic. I probably took a lot longer than 60 seconds. It's a quick time. You know, as long as you get the job done is the main thing. But it's a great goal to work on if you're trying to improve performance. You know, I used to play basketball, so I'm all about performing well, and I'm all about getting my body to respond immediately or soon after I'm done with a tough movement. My girl EC, she's going into her RDLs. I'm thrusting away over there. Okay, for our next superset, we're going to transition to the upper body, and we're going to work on some rear flies. You're going to need a chair and a pair of dumbbells. Rear flies are very difficult, so with the amount of reps that we're doing, I would recommend you start with 5-pounders like my girl Erica's doing. Me, I'm challenging myself with a pair of 20s, and I'm trying to get 25 flies, trying to get a good 1 to 2 second squeeze on the back, trying to keep my back flat, trying to keep my chest relatively close to my knees. It's always a good rule of thumb after 5 reps, especially if you're working out by yourself, just check in with your posture. See how close your chest and your knees are to each other, and then correct accordingly. Very burny. So you know the exercise is getting real serious when the shirt comes off, right? So now I'm trying to slow these big old 20 pounds down. You're probably having a heck of a time slowing down your 5s, but we're going to do it. 3 to 4 seconds is what we need. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, about 3 right there for that. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Good reps. So you can see by the way my muscles are starting to swell up, puff up. Resistance training and tempo training together is a match made in heaven. So I know it's very burny and it hurts more, but the longer you can stay in time under tension, 3 to 4 seconds, the more you can control the weight, the better and the stronger you will be. Got a girl, Erica. Way to get after it. If you start feeling pain in your lower back, it's because we are extending with that lumbar a little too much. We want to keep that nice and flat. It's important that we don't turn this into a front raise for the front of the deltoids or the shoulders. We're trying to pull back. I always use the analogy when I'm training. You open up Bloomingdale's doors, those heavy mall doors, pull them open, squeeze that back. love me some tea in the morning. If you're a coffee drinker, drink your coffee. If you like protein shakes, if you love your energy drink, drink responsibly. If you love, have fun. I mean, I'm at home. This is my gym, my rules. So I'm over here talking shit to Erica, trying to hype myself up, get myself ready for this next set of tempo rear flies. We got 12 of these things, and I apologize in advance because they're not going to look pretty. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Hey, slowing it down there. They burning. All right, so the next moves we have a core superset. We're gonna do a V-up sit-up, and we're gonna do a hollow hold for 60 seconds after it. All right, this is gonna be very burning. There's 2 ways to go about it. The first way, I'm doing a pro variation by going to get my toes before they come to me. If that is too difficult, you can bring your legs to your hands as long as you get a good, nice toe touch, all right? Always protect the back when you're doing anything with your core. If you notice, my feet are never going to the ground because what happens is a lot of times when we lay on the ground, our back arches. As you can see, I can actually slide my hand underneath my back when I'm laying flat with my feet on the ground. Erica's using a bent knee technique to protect her back. So if your abs are not strong enough to support your legs when they're up in the air like that, 6 inches in the air, bending the knee will also protect the back. So that's my last V-up, and now it's time for the hollow hold. The best way to explain it, you're trying to press your lower back into the ground, and the best way to do that is take your feet straight to the ceiling and lower them down slowly till your abs activate. Once you're in it, you're going to try to pull your shoulders off the ground. You're going to try to keep your feet elevated, and if you have to elevate higher than 6 inches to protect your spine, I would say go for it. This one's a very hard drill. Don't be ashamed if you come out of it early, if you're unable to hold yourself up and support yourself. It takes a little bit of practice, all right? So keep at it. If you have to come out, just get back in it as soon as you can. Notice right here, I'm raising my legs a lot higher than 6 inches off the ground because I am struggling. So I'm trying to find some place where I can just stay alive in the drill. Very intense. Make sure you guys rest 60 seconds in between, and then you're going to try to get back to those V-ups. I need 25 more.
Hey, Rick and Thad.
You're watching a moment of silence because we both are just dead. That second round does get tough. Man, I am really struggling with this drill. If you're struggling to get 25 V-ups, you are not alone. And I didn't want to edit this video to make me look like a superhuman. I wanted to let you know that this is a serious problem. My girl EC is keeping up with me step for step, man. I did a regress one as my last one. And I'm not looking forward to this hollow hold, but here. Alright, so I know I look crazy. What I'm doing is I'm rotating my knee to the outside, external rotation of the ankle and knee. Because when I'm holding my legs up, my quads are firing. And I don't want the quads to fire, I want the abs to take the brunt of the punishment. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Erica, let go of your legs. Oh, never mind, I'm doing it too. Alright, so we got through the V-ups and that hard hollow hold, and so next what we got going on is we're going to continue the core on the posterior side, the back side of us. We're going to work on some glutes, alright? So, hip abductions or hip openers are coming up next. It helps if you have something to hold on to or brace against so that you open up. So here I got my foam roller, and I'm shooting my right hip open. As you can see, I'm turning the whole entire hip. I'm not just trying to open the knee. I'm going external rotation on both the knee and the ankle, just like Erica's doing as well. So what I'm doing is I'm following a program, and this is the core for the very next day. But these are great to warm up with for leg day. If you're doing squats, hip thrusts, anything hip or knee dominant that involves your legs, this is one of the best warm-ups just to get your hips firing. You know, the glutes are so important and so vital to everything, and the core is kind of like the crust that keeps the whole pie together. As much as I know that Erica doesn't appreciate me putting her derriere out there, I appreciate her turning her back to the camera so you can see the back angle. That's the reason we swing the whole hip open. We are trying to contract the whole glute. So the theme is doing a strength exercise, and I'm supersetting it with like a balance or stability, something that's a little bit less unstable. And these are great. I love these single leg balance abduction moves because it forces you to be the anchor. And so what this does is it's really good on the balance leg, and it's activating that glute as well as activating the glute that you're swinging open. Don't let this very simple technique fool you. This is a very deceptive and a very hard and challenging drill here. It's very hard to keep your balance, and so the name of the game is trying to link as many reps as you can together. If you get all 12 done in a perfect set, your balance and your core is on point. Again, make sure you guys are getting your rest, make sure you're getting your water. Again, I know that the rest is supposed to be minute, but if you guys are really burning, for example, if I rest 60 seconds or less and I go back into my second set, but I can only do 12 reps before I gotta stop again for another 60 seconds, you know, that's totally fine. If I'm done with 25 reps and I'm so burning I need 2 minutes, it's okay. Take as long as you can. And each week, you know, for example, try to rest a minute and a half this week, rest a minute next week, rest 30 seconds next week. Just something measurable and something attainable to keep you going.
Hey, Rick at that.
Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe on what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Again, I make content for you.